The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
And sports is brought to you by the Marquee Network. Stream Cubs baseball at watchmarquee.com. Now, if you watched it on watchmarquee.com last night, the score doesn't really show how rough this game was. I mean, the Cubs lost to the Brewers 10-6, but it was the first time we've seen Shota Imanaga look human. Holy cow, he had a rough game. I mean, very rough. He still has the .86 ERA. Now, I don't know what it was after this game. I didn't do the calculations.
It jumped out to about 1.86.
That sucks. One game takes him up a whole run?
Well, that's math for you.
I don't like math.
I know, it sucks. I've been saying for a while we should get rid of it.
I have never agreed with both of you more. I don't know what we're doing with this whole math thing.
That's terrible because, you know what, when your average goes down, like it took so hard from the pitch, great games to get it that low, and one game screws it all up.
Well,
I mean, for 1.86, still an amazing ERA. Okay, before you say, I know you're going to say something to me. It's still great. Still great.
I was going to say, it is still, I think, the best ERA in baseball. It's just a full point higher than where he was.
Yeah. That's too bad.
It is. I mean, I say this as a White Sox fan. I love watching that guy pitch, and I really like that he looked inhuman for the first 2 months of the season. I'd like for him to get that back.
Yeah, now Case makes the point, Kenzie, that he's not been the same, which I think this is is this his first matchup on the mound since that?
I believe so.
So he's using a reference point. It hasn't looked the same. It's one game since he took that picture with Chicago Sky, Angel Reese, and Carmelo Cardoza. Now, that picture was very awkward. It was a very awkward picture. Like, he didn't know what to do.
He's still trying to shake it off.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I think he had never been around women, beautiful women like that before.
Women at all? He's just a baseball nerd and just kept going, and that's what got him here?
I think so. As we've discussed, all Shota does is leave his apartment, go to Dunkin', and then go back home.
To his words, that's all he does.
He's not hitting towel every night.
You know what probably actually happened? He didn't get his Dunkin' that day.
That's right.
Oh, boy.
Because Shota Imanaga runs on Dunkin'.
That's right.
I've seen what happens when Kenzie doesn't run on Dunkin'. It's very bad.
I fall off the rails. It's not good.
Her ERA jumps to like 8.9.
I'm just like face down. You're like, your microphone's on.
Well, a very important 4-game series today. So at 12:10, we'll be deciding to tie the Brewers in the 4-game matchup. It'll be a beautiful day for baseball. Since we brought up Angel Reese, Chicago Sky, she made WNBA history within the first 5 games. This is maybe a reach stat, but I don't care. It's pretty impressive, and it's our girl. 6'3" Chicago Sky forward cemented herself as the second player in WNBA history to record 24 offensive rebounds through her first 5 games. All right, let's go. Let's go. We hear Caitlin Clark a lot. How about Angel Reese? There we go. Let's go. I'm going to that game. It's June 23rd. I say I'm going. I don't have tickets yet because they're like ridiculous. They're like $300 for bad seats for when Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever, comes to play against Carmelo Cardoza, who she played against in the championship, and the year before played against Angel Reese, both on the Chicago Sky right now. I'm all in on this.
You're going to go?
Well, if I can get a ticket.
Okay, so it sounds like you're not going to go.
I said I'm going to go, hoping that someone said, like, hey, I'll help you get there somehow.
Why would you? What is this, Make-A-Wish? What do you mean, I'll help you? You're a physical, capable adult with a well-paying job.
$300 they are. For bad seats, good seats are $1,000.
You spend that daily at Costco.
Not true.
Daily.
Oh.
Yep.
All right. So
is that your Make-A-Wish dream, by the way, to go to a WNBA game?
This one, yeah, this game.
Okay, this time around,
Other games are much easier to get to.
Yeah, but people want to see this one.
This one's going to be like, probably the highest rated WNBA game ever on TV.
We'll see.
So White Sox lost to the Blue Jays 3-1. They're off today, and they start a series with the Brewers. They could help the Cubs this weekend. Come on, White Sox. Help the Cubs and just sweep the Brewers this weekend. It'd be great. That'd be wonderful. Charges were dropped against that golfer, Scotty Scheffler. Now, we broke that news in the middle of the show when he was being arrested at the PGA Championship for going around a crime scene and nearly hitting a police officer. Was very vague on what exactly happened, but the officer was attached to his car was one of the words used. Mm-hmm. He was arrested facing felonies, but he did get out on bail and played that day in the PGA Championship and did well. So now he's been released, or he was already out, I'm saying, but the charge is all dismissed. All dismissed. It's gone.
Huh. That's nice.
Now the officer...
It's good living, baby.
The officer that was very upset about the whole situation, he fumed, then came out yesterday and said this, quote, Mr. Scheffler and I both agree that there will be no ill will over this going forward. Instead of giving a negative public reaction, he chose to speak with dignity, humility, and respect. My family and I appreciate that. Very nice statement. Mm-hmm. I just feel like there was an envelope of cash passed somewhere to let it go away.
What do you mean? It's almost a known fact. Of course, this is money.
I think if me or you did that,
smells like money.
I don't think the charge would have been dismissed if me or you did that.
No, would be dismissed. I've gotten out of nothing my entire life. No one cares.
Yeah, but good for both parties. I guess in this case, if one guy got richer and one guy,
Could you imagine? I just would love having talent that made me a lot of money. But then I got out of a lot of stuff.
Well, you have to have talent, and then the money that comes with it.
That's what I'm saying. That's the order I put it in. You have the talent, then the money.
You can't have the money first and then talent. You got to have the talent first.
I don't care. Yeah, I guess if I just had the money, I don't have to be talented. I would take it.
Not bad.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Finally, Blackhawks fans have been named the most ice cold and aggressive in a new NHL survey. So number 1, Blackhawks fans, congratulations. Now you might take this as a badge of honor and enjoy this, that you're intimidating to the opposing people that come to the Madhouse. So Blackhawks fans scored a 96.9 out of 100. Avalanche fans came in second. The warmest belonged to the Ottawa Senators, who had a 5.5 on this index. So let me give you some of the categories in here. The big reason the Blackhawks fans scored so high, as 22.2% of fans said they have fought with fans of the opposing team. That's the highest in the NHL.
It's a really large number, large percentage.
Like argued or like fist to face, baby?
Physical fight.
Oh,
so
that is a large number.
So a quarter of Blackhawks fans have physically fought with the opposing team. Fans, I should say, not the actual players, because no one's going to do that.
Mouse of the Palace.
Yeah. That's a big number, because I don't know if it's somehow people wanted to say they fought somebody physically to, puff up their chest a little bit, because there are fights. I get it. People that go to Blackhawks games.
Hockey, all the players are fighting, so you're like, me too.
Yeah, but I can't remember the last time I saw a physical fight. Now, I haven't been to a Blackhawks game last season. I didn't get to one. So I don't know. If people go to games regularly, do you see physical fights at the Madhouse regularly? Because that's 1 in 4. You think that happens every game.
It wasn't. There wasn't a fight at the last Blackhawks game I was at.
Yeah.
When was that?
It was earlier this year, because Tommy Hawk, the Blackhawks mascot, came over and put my girlfriend's head in his beak, which I loved. One of the funniest things I've ever seen. He pretended to eat my girlfriend.
Maybe
It was
half
hilarious.
the fights are them beating up this damn bird.
Yeah,
for
like
hitting other women.
jealous boyfriends who don't like what Tommy Hawk's doing.
Keep your beak off my woman.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Well, we've got verification from certain sources saying there are physical fights at Blackhawks games roughly every other game, and mostly in the 300 level. So that's how the Blackhawks fans got number 1 for most aggressive in the NHL. Take that how you want. I always say in this situation, take it as a badge of honor, because you can sit here and try to fight some stupid poll that someone took down the road, and then other fan bases will just say things that will just amp up the argument, but you can't win that argument. So own it. Embrace it. I'm not saying we should be violent. Going to a game should be great for the family and the kids. Don't get in fights. I'm saying don't do that. But you're not going to lose that rep by fighting it against people that are coming at you. You just can't. You're not going to win it. It's a social media argument. They're never going to say, you know what, you're right. You guys are very nice people.
Are you targeting me right now?
No, I'm not.
Why?
No.
I feel like you're targeting me.
I'm not. I'm saying to the fan bases, I went through this when I was exiled from Chicago in Philadelphia, where I met my wife, and people come at them all day long.
Your wife?
No, the fan bases of being horrible people, and you want to fight it. You want some kind of different kind of level of respect. Just own it. Say, yeah, you're right. We're bad. Come on to Madhouse. See what you got. Now, don't fight anybody. I'm not trying to encourage violence, but you can't win that argument.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying.
I just feel like you're trying to use this as a lesson to me. You're like, stop interacting with people.
If you take that lesson that way, then it's how you take it. That's
well,
a you thing.
Listen to the lesson.
That's a you thing. All right, 312-591-8300. Call in right now to compete against Kenzie in Clash with Kenzie. It's not physical, it's mental. AJR tickets, Allstate Arena. You could be there from our great friends at Live Nation. AJR at the Allstate Arena. 312-591-8300. Call right now to compete in trivia.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q 101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q 101.
Let's go. Let's get into it. And AJR tickets at the Allstate Arena. That's going to be an amazing show Wednesday, July 3rd, getting the July 4th weekend perfectly. And our great friends at Live Nation help us give you the free tickets, free experiences. We do the most and the best. So you'll win, Amber. Well, you'll get those if you beat Kenzie in trivia. Amber, ahoy, tell us something really quick about yourself.
I'm from Kenosha. I work at Children's Hospital.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. You got a special shelf in heaven waiting for you.
That's very nice.
A shelf? What is she, an elf?
Well, you know, a nice big shelf to lay in. That's
Why not like a house, a condo?
it's a cloud.
Even a
lakefront
couch.
property.
She may have all those things. None of us know. But something's going to be waiting for
But
her.
your best guess is shelf. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Brian thinks we're all going to see different shelves.
Well, despite
Menards.
popular belief, a lot of people get to heaven, and there's got to be limited space up there, so you got to be sleeping on shelves.
Oh, so you already are imagining New York City property.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
over?
Yeah.
They used to be harder on people getting up here. That's going to be Brian.
Yeah.
Used to be a lot more strict about it.
Apparently, Blackhawks fans aren't going there.
No, that's right.
According to a recent poll. All right, Amber, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Amber.
Heads.
It is heads. All right, Amber. Question number 1. What is the first element on the periodic table?
The oxygen.
Oxygen is not right. Kenzie, do you know?
I know a few, so she said oxygen. I'm going to go hydrogen.
Well, that's damn right. Hydrogen is right.
Unbelievable.
Good Lord.
Unbelievable.
Kenzie, which Looney Tunes character is known for being a down-on-their-luck hunter?
Oh, now we're cooking. Elmer Fudd. There we go.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting rabbits.
Can you do Porky Pig again?
Of the son of a gun.
Yikes. I don't know what that is.
That's Porky Pig.
Porky the Pig.
All right, 2-0. Amber needs a point here.
Amber, which U.S. coast is the state of Maryland located on?
East Coast?
East Coast is right. 1-1. Kenzie.
2-1. Kenzie's ahead.
Oh, 2-1. My bad. Kenzie, Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz made their mark as professional athletes in what sport?
Tito Ortiz.
And she doesn't know those names. I can tell right
Tito
now.
Ortiz.
Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell.
Huntington Beach Bad Boy, Iceman.
Don't help her.
Sorry. My bad. Sorry,
Wrestling?
sir.
I don't think the nicknames are going to help.
Wrestling?
You said wrestling?
Yeah.
It's not wrestling.
It's not.
Amber, do you know?
MMA.
MMA is right. They
That's
were-
wrestling.
No, it's not.
Totally
wrestle?
different. Totally different.
Completely different sports.
They wrestle all the time. They
There's-
wrestle each other to the ground. I've seen it.
You've seen it. It's not wrestling, though.
That's ridiculous.
It's not.
They fight.
It's mixed martial arts. There's wrestling as a part of it. Yeah,
Is
Muay
that
Thai.
what MMA stands for?
Yep, give myself a point.
I did not know that.
What did you think it stood for?
I never thought about it. I just thought it was the name.
You thought MMA was just the name?
MMA, baby,
Yeah,
ma.
Because when they get hit, they go, ma!
It's a war cry. I never put a lot into it.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
So 2-2.
And back to Amber.
By the way, a great arc in one episode of Chuck Liddell and Entourage, Kenzie, just so you know. He's in one of the episodes.
What episode was it?
In the second or third season, where Johnny Drama is getting punked by Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
And Chuck Liddell pulls his truck into, and then he get in a fight.
That's not the one who fights him?
That's
Yeah.
Chuck Liddell.
Oh, that's very funny. I felt he kind of wrestled him, but whatever. That's what it looked like to me.
Well, I know he went, ma, at one point.
All right, 2-2. Back to Amber.
Amber, what does the brand Country Crock specialize in?
Butter.
Butter is right.
That's
I
right.
love that question. Kenzie, where was Budweiser first brewed? What city?
St. Louis?
St. Louis is right. Boy, some of those Cubs broadcasts. Next year when we do the Cubs opening day, we got to get like Day Fresh beer. They drive a truck up in the morning, Day Fresh Budweiser. You would
Is that
not
a thing?
Yes, and you would not believe the difference. I'm not saying I like Budweiser, but I'm saying when it comes Day Fresh, it's like, oh, it's so good from the brewery.
From the brewery.
From the brewery.
I want a Clydesdale there next year.
I would love to have a Clydesdale at the broadcast. If we're going to start doing requests
All right.
for things.
Here's what we're going to do.
That's going to be on my writer.
The Clydesdales bring one case of Day Fresh beer to us.
That's fair.
From St. Louis.
I want to ride the Clydesdale.
You can do that. As long as I can drink the Day Fresh beer.
That's
There
fine.
you
That's
go.
all you.
All right.
3-3. Back to Amber.
Amber, which character in The Office was nicknamed the Nard Dog?
Andy Bernard.
Andy Bernard is right. Amber's got 4. Kenzie's got 3.
That's right. Back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, in the TV show The Simpsons, who normally drives Springfield Elementary's school bus?
Otto.
Otto. Well, that's funny you say it like that, because that's how, there's one episode where he goes like, my name is Otto, and I like to get blotto. So it's 4-4?
It's 4-4. It's back to Amber. She can win AJR tickets with a correct answer.
Amber, what color is produced by the complete absorption of light rays?
White?
No, it's not white. Kenzie?
It would be the other that people don't know what it's made out of. That would be black.
It is black. Oh, that's too bad. Amber, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Doesn't sound like it's all right.
It does not sound all right.
No, it does
Can we do a
not.
wellness check on Amber?
I love AJR.
Oh, boy, we can't do it, though. We've made a new rule. We just don't give
Yeah.
it. Yeah, you know, we just don't do
That's
it.
all right.
Well, I'm sad now.
Kenzie's sad, though. We can't do it because it's not fair to everybody else. We can't
I
do
don't
it.
know.
I
We
get
can't, she helps children, though. I don't know. It's just me. She helps kids. I don't know. I want a shelf in heaven, too.
All right, here's what we can do.
What?
She-
She gets
she-
one ticket. We can get her one.
Would you take one ticket and then we give away the other one?
We can't do that. The computer does not work like that.
Here's okay. Once in a while we can break the rules. We're gonna give her the AJR tickets.
She was so close.
Oh my God.
See how excited she is?
I know.
I'm shaking.
Oh, that's so exciting.
And she's also a first timer to getting on the air with Brian and Kenzie, so we like to appreciate those people and reward you, especially with our points program, which is giving you free tickets and breaking the rules. We just earned 50,000
But
miles.
that's enough. That's the last time.
That's the last time. Okay, Amber, we love you. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much.
But here's what we're going to do. Here's what we'll do for everybody else to make it fair. We have more passes to the Shinedown Lounge. So when we come back after Bad Omens, I'm going to play Bad Omens. When we come back, we'll give everybody listening a chance.
Right, so you're still going to have a chance to win something in a second.
That's right,
Yeah.
because I don't want to leave everybody hanging there. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give, in 3 minutes, tickets to the Shinedown Lounge, where Brent Smith is hosting that Monday at 3 o'clock here at Q101. This is incredibly exclusive and special, and it's a forum on mental health that he wanted to lead here at Q101. So they're going to perform. He's going to perform, and there'll be a lot of special guests. So 3 minutes away, we'll give everybody listening a chance at that, so everybody has a chance to win. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.